This is the Pop Century Resort. You can see Baloo over there on the other side of the swimming pool. And you see Pop, 70s, 80s, 90s. Get down to, we're actually in the 90s building. So there's 80s, 90s. What's really cool is they have the staircases are covered by, there's a yo-yo. Seeing that, what's really cool about here, they have their staircases are inside different things. So inside that is a staircase. Looks like a Duncan yo-yo, but now we're entering the 70s. And we're about to get up to, you can see a huge big wheel. One of the coolest things, you can see everybody dancing. There's a Mickey telephone. And here's something really, really cool. A giant foosball. You can request what rooms you stay in here too. Here's the foosball. It's the giant Mickey telephone. Foosball and a big wheel. And across the way over there is actually the Cars section of Art of Animation Studio, or Art of Animation Resort. Now we're coming up on the 80s. So you can see Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. 1984, Los Angeles hosts the Olympic Games, and Americans win 83 gold medals. Michael Jackson's Thriller becomes the biggest selling album in history. It's really, really neat. All the different times that are covered here. So here is what the 80s looks like. Some Pac-Man on the walls, a Rubik's Cube covering the staircases, a computer over across the way. People might not know what this is, but this is a giant sports Walkman by Sony. So before iPods, before iPhones could play music, this is what you listen to music on. And Turpentine with Roger Rabbit. And so we're walking up on the 90s era. You can see the swimming pool. It's very computers, a lot of floppy disks, even some hard disks. And then here is some of the 90s buildings. And on the other side, you can't see, but it says, well, up here it says keeping it real, and on the other side it says surfing the net. Because that's really when it started becoming more prevalent. So here we go, and you see this main staircase right here is a giant laptop computer. And for synergy's sake, obviously, it focuses on abcnews.com and all the different things that were happening in Disney in the 90s. You can see Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. MGM Studios Animal Kingdom opened at the end of the 90s. Rubik's Cube. Here's what the resort looks like at night. One thing they have here is This covers the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And so along the wall has the years, and you can see when different things came out or were popular. So you can see the kind of original drawings of Beauty and the Beast, and you see the different movies that came out during the Disney Renaissance. You also see Toy Story up at the top. Toy Story being released in 1995. There's a lot of gaming consoles and toys. Simpsons and the X-Files. Kind of it's when X sports or extreme sports, X Games got popular. And then there's a walking disc. And then this goes along with when you check in. This is the check-in. Depending on what decade you are in, you're sent to a different booth or different spot to check in. This looks very similar to the layout for, it's the nice Christmas tree, the layout for Art of Animation, just with different decor. And then in there is the shopping and then dining behind here.